Oh, whoa. Whoa. Hi. Welcome back to more Apollo Justice. Last time, we finished up Turnabout Corner, so now we're starting Turnabout. I still haven't figured out how I'm actually supposed to pronounce it. Senate. Senate. Good enough. You don't come here for words to be pronounced correctly. Who do you take me for? Someone who words good? I don't do words good. Actually, I do. I don't do words good. I do words good. There's a difference. And I'm proud to be a goo. I'm proud to do words goo because it's a brand. Is it a brand or is it just maybe silly goofball? That's what it is. It's maybe a goofball. I got no announcements. As of right now, there are no announcements. And in terms of announcements, there are no announcements. It's like, oh, everything's being worked on. I got big plans coming soon, TM. Big things coming soon, TM. So yeah, why not? Let's hop right into the game today. I'm excited. I do be excited. Episode 3, Senate. Let's rock! We love you! Rock on, everyone. This party's not over yet. Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Thank you for coming to the Gavners, the Guilty as Charged tour. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will be a 20-minute intermission. July 7th, 8:05 p.m., backstage hallway. Oh! I love that little... I love the little blue badger! Oh! I want it! Can I have it? I want it. This is so cool! Oh, it's at a Gavner's concert. Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. Gavner's putting up the sick back in music. God damn it! Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice, sending us those tickets at 20% off. Wow, we got a discount. Wow! They're hard to get a hold of, you know. When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. Let's head to his dressing room, Apollo. You know, we're like a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gavner's show. Seriously? You didn't know who Prosecutor Evan was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Calvin. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over Gods of Rock. Wait, is that true? Are we supposed... I don't! Does that not make me a girl? Am I not a girl because of that? Because I don't swoon over Gods of Rock? Oh, I mean, to be fair, I swoon over fictional men. Does that count? I may not swoon over Gods of Rock, but I swoon over fictional men. Who are dumb. God awful, maybe. I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gavner albums, 15 concert videos. That was quite a bit of an impulsive shopping. What about your guys' rent? Well, I mean, what about our rent? For the office? I got an advance on my next advance on my next 15 years worth of allowance. For Mr. Right, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Who would have imagined me here at a Gaviner's concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock? To be honest, he was kind of cool, and I'm kind of envious. And now they kiss. every time they're gonna be like, so good. They're like, oh man, you're so cool, or anything, and I'm just gonna be like, and now kiss, because obviously they think each other are so cool. Not that I ever admit that to Trusty. Okay, it's okay, Apollo. You can admit it. It's fine to admit that you're gay. This is... Well, the game would take place in at least 2026. It's the year 2026. 2024 for us in the real world. Unless you're watching this in the year 2026. Then, hello for 2024! That's just for those who are watching the VOD in 2 years. July 7th, Gaviner's dressing room. Ah, you made it! But I do admit this music fucking slaps. I start my workday with it every morning. I am not kidding on that either. I think my coworkers think I'm crazy. I swear, my coworkers probably think I'm insane, probably. Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the ticket. And the invoice you sent along with them. You were incredible up on the stage, Mr. Gavin. Nothing like music to brighten the mood after our trials, yeah? And we're almost ready for our next step. I'm looking forward to it myself. Livermore's singing, right? The siren of the ballad. Oh, yeah. That flyer says she flew all the way over for this show. That's right. I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. Limor says, you praise me too highly. Whoa! Who is this guy? He's huge. Allow me to introduce you to Lemon Tatus, Limor's manager, and her interpreter. Incidentally, it's a great honor for us to be here. A great honor for Limor to be heard in this country. I don't speak Wingdu. That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. I don't know what she's saying. Oh, she's pretty. She's really pretty. Oh my gosh. This is truly awesome. She's so pretty. I love her. Oh, it's Lamore. I'm actually meaning Lamore. Lamore. Mysterious songstress. Her quiet, deep songs glide through the air. Listening above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. Apollo doesn't understand rock. We get it. I still don't know what she's saying. Because quite frankly, I don't think she can speak English. Let me get like a translation app real quick. Because if I open another thing on my actual computer, the whole computer's gonna freeze. Okay, I got this. We will figure out what she's saying here. Quite frankly, I would love to do. Well, the app's telling me one in the girl in the round 5. Namor says, "We have long looked forward to this joint performance." Oh, that was way off. Your Lemore, your voice, it is art. Let's try again. Hunka non-founded woman southern performance come female Neng one. Beer rice. I don't think that's what she said. Yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice. I've seen this kid somewhere before. He plays piano at all of Moro's concerts. He's cute, and he's really a good pianist. Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. Allow me to introduce Machi Tobai. He is blind. This is why he never strays far from Lemore. They're always together. They're like characters from some fairy tale. Lemore is so, what's the word? Exotic. And mysterious. She does seem quite pretty. At least her eyes do. Yes, hers is the kind of sightseeing music. Huh? She travels the globe, putting on sights she sees into songs. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm. Sights into songs, that's so poetic. She was gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The guitarist Cinerade. I can't wait. And now it's time. For the next part, we're giving the Gaviners our hard rock a little rest. Lemore, the stage is yours. Okay, let's let's try this one more time. If not, I'll just get like a Windex. 10 and 5. Star, star, star. Star, star, star. 10 and 5. Tim. Yeah, I don't think that app's working. I don't think the app's working on the Wingding. The band members will not play during Lemore's ballad. Only Machi's tender tones and Lemore's dulcet voice. And my guitar, of course. Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know? I should have learned to play the guitar. There's not much romance in the chords of steel. You don't need romance, Apollo. You got Calvin. Will I stay with those two? Will be judged. Shall we hit the stage then? Good luck, Mr. Gavin. Take care of your hearts. Take care of your hearts aren't still in the way, yeah? Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly. a feeling that the kid's gonna get murdered. I don't know why, but that's just it's what it feels like. That kid's gonna get murdered, I feel. I would sing, but I don't have a melody to go off of, really. But this song, this is so pretty as music. Calvin, what happened to the guitar? July 7th, 9:05 p.m. Backstage hallway. Wow, wasn't Lamar amazing? You incredible. I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar. Oh, that's what happened. That makes sense. Yeah, that's even surprised me. And I'm a magician. What a production. What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looked as surprised as I was. Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero. I'm not sure I'd call that art. Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room. There's 20 minutes to the last part of the show. How many breaks does this band need? What the heck was that? I never was consulted about it. Okay, so he did not intend to burn the guitar. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I asked the man in charge. I play my new rock, not great ballads of balls of fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever is responsible. He seems upset. Apollo Justice, where were you? Were you the one who tried to torch me? Hey, I didn't do it! Hey, look, I need my rival in court, damn it. So much for risking your life for art. The Guitar Sunday is ruined! Ruined! Well, let's try to talk to him at least. I'm not sure that he's in the best mood right now. Well, let's examine the dressing room, why not? Ooh, a cruiser guitar. They sold those at Commemorative 5 years ago of the band. Rocking it hard under the speed limit. There's a cruise baser and a cruiser drum set and a cruiser keyboard. They even have a cruiser whistle. I'm not sure about that last one. It's a blowing for the whistle on criminals. I don't think that requires actual whistle, Trucy. Someone drew Gaviner's mark in lipstick here. Lipstick. I'd like to wear lipstick someday. Just ask your dad. Oh, you don't use lipstick yet, Trucy? Daddy won't let me. Not until I learn to play piano, he says. Trucy, I don't think you're ever wearing lipstick. You'll be waiting a long time then, I'm afraid. A police uniform hangs on the stands here. Ooh, I want to try it on. Nothing to see here. Move along. It's okay. You don't have to go that far to be special. I mean, you're not exactly the type who's just another face in the crowd. Really? You think so? I guess you're right. Now I feel like I'm a meanie for making that insinuation. Look! It's a postcard of L'amour. letters at the bottom. I've never seen them before. They must be her native tongue. Bohorian. Huh? Those are some pretty heavy-duty gloves. Maybe they have been carrying around hot pots or something. They are a little thick. I couldn't even stuff a pigeon in them. That's exactly what I was thinking. That guitar! That's the legendary AA400, the Red Badger! I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not civic. Every aspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even painted their own guitar to look like it. Ah, the flickiness of youth. You should dye your hair Badger red too. I like my hair the way it is. Thank you very much. Even if people call, because also if Apollo dyes his hair, also thinking of that, if Apollo dyes his hair red, even more people would consider him like a demon. Ugh, the stubbornness of age. What's the police recruitment poster doing here? Rock on with the police. Maybe they're trying to trick kids into thinking the police are some kind of band. But that's just silly. Who would name the band the police? Isn't there a band actually called the police? Hold on, let's go to Spotify. There is literally a band called The Police. And I was right. I even have a song of theirs on my Spotify playlist. Every breath you take, every step you make, I'll be watching you. Or it goes something like that. That speaker looks familiar. Oh? Yeah, like the one from the PA system back in school. Oh, we have one of those in my classroom too. That's right, she's still in junior high. I feel old. Come on, Apollo. You're not that old. But honestly, that's literally how I feel too. This place is decorated like a high school dance. Though I think our decorations were paper, not chains. Gaviners are into chains. It's part of their image. Huh? No kidding. Ever since they used chains to cover up as the cover-up for gonna lock you up. They're really into the whole police thing, aren't they? Well, one of the members is a fucking prosecutor, Apollo! What did you think? It'd be cooler if they turned that red light on. They don't have to turn on that red light. You mean the guitar? That wasn't part of the act? Part of the act? Who burns up a guitar on purpose? But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning on my heart, fire, burn away my love, all away. Wait, I think the audience thought it was, sounds like he got lucky. They probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did. He got lucky, and he didn't realize it. Anyways, that guitar was the Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I'd go broke. Usually fungal for a rock band. Try saying that to Mr. Gavin. Aching! Today's been one disaster after another. My hog won't run, my guitar is case broken. Daddy told me there's be days like these. Says the man who has so much plot armor! We don't even need to go... I'm not going to go into to Phoenix's plot armor right now. Wasn't Lemore's sword incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin? Ah, yeah, thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics, and she wrote the melody. You know, I was surprised she could sing in English. I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. What's this? Okay, just so you guys all know, you're probably at some point in the future gonna get a guitar-centered aid from me. Okay? You're gonna get a cover of it from me. Sometime in the future. Sometime in the future. I will plan that, okay? I'll try to get somebody who can make me who can make me make me it, and then I'll sing, and then I'll sing it, and I'll make it a cover. It's gonna be great. A lyric sheet. It's yours. Signed by myself and Lemore. Yippee! Thank you so much. All I ever get to sign our client defense agreement. Almost time for the third act of the night. Oh, there's more? Yes, the Morse part is done. Now it's time for us to drop up our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it. Woohoo! Ready, Apollo? I think I'll pass. Eh? I'd like the bit with Lemore, but the rest could use a vocal knob turned way down. Ah, Apollo, you're getting old. Ah! It's 22. Wait, he's only 20. Wait, Apollo's only 22? Huh. Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? As somebody who was once both 15 and 22, yes. Well, I'm going. Let the old folks rest backstage, yeah? Trust rock. Hey, you're older than I am! Did I get everything on this? A delicious bowl of stew. Made of plastic. Huh? The bottom of these bowls have a G on it. They sell these at concerts? Whatever happened to t-shirts? July 7th, backstage hallway. Hey, it's you! That red kid! No. I only work for Phoenix. His daughter went back to the show. Detective Sky! I'll let that right kid business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you share a bottle of fingerprint powder. That's a new one. It truly is! So, Emma, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me, in charge of security in this pit? Security? Did something happen? There's no knowing with that glimmerous flop. Apparently, he's all upset because something was stolen. I thought he was upset because his guitar was burned in flames. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like he's some sort of big rock star? Literally the fact that he is some big rock star. He is a big rock star. Hey, you're listening to me. So where's this door? Where does this door here lead to? This one? That's Lemore's dressing room. Don't even think about going in there unless you want a piece of Smackaroo in your face. Is she ever in a good mood, I wonder? I'm examining first. I want to look at the pleasure plushie! What's that old-looking doll doing here? Munch, munch, munch. Oh, munch. That's the blue munch badger. Could you try either talking or munching, but not both? Got She smackadooed me. Serves me. Serves me. Right. Much, mine. Much. Wait. Much. Sorry, I don't speak snackaroos. Munch. What's this? Some kind of headset earpiece? Munch. Why would someone leave this in the hallway? Munch. Maybe Lemore's bodyguard dropped it. Munch. Emma! Will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen? Ha! If you think you're going to pull me away from my snacks just to hear you mumbling on and on, but whatever, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. At least I got her to stop munching. That's Prosecutor the Governor's dressing room. Put so much as a hand on the door and I'll smackaroo you. Hold on! But I just came out of there! Don't play smart with me. Come to think of it, I am a little thirsty. I'll have some tea. I think I'll get a water. I'll have tea! If you want tea so bad, go buy it yourself. That's she's snackadooed me. I'll take a tea. The Governor's guilty as charged for a poster. They're plastered all over the place. It's annoying. Well, this is the concert venue. It makes sense. Why? Everyone here is already here. Why advertise to them? People like to see posters at the concert. Part of the experience. Do you have to find fault with everything I say? Katunk. She snackadooed me. How many times are we gonna get hit in the head with a snack? That's a pretty sturdy looking box there. Maybe it's an instrument case. There's a guitar next to it. Didn't even think about taking that. I don't think I could even carry it. Katunk. She snackadooed me. Snackarooed me. So this is Lemore's dressing room. If you even think about going in there, I'll bang! What was that? Bang! Was that a gunshot? Crash. Something's going on. You out of my way! Emma! Lemore! It's not locked. I'm going in. Oh, we didn't even talk to her. July 7th, 9:30 p.m. Lemore's dressing room. What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. I thought they already played the level of guilty. Oh no! It's her bodyguard! Her bodyguard! It's Lemore's manager, Mr. What's his name? Litoas! Oh no! Hey, you! Me? Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? And don't touch anything. I'll be right back. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive? Mr. Litoas, can you hear me? Shut. I was shut. Anybody who panel. Nose. 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 The president. I'm the president. Oh, God. What does that say? Wardrobe in Russian? Okay, honestly, chirping to nobody's understanding. A little bit reminds me of a little bit of the adventures of the Unbreakable Speckled Band from the Great Ace Attorney Adventures. Except for instead it's some kind of hot man instead of some very attractive man. A very hard smash of a man. Who shot you? I don't know. Ask what? Witness. Witness? There was a witness? Who? Colt. You're Colt? Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way. Hang in there, Mr. Latois. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness. Siren? How could a siren witness anything? Mr. Latois! Yikes! Emma! What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma! Did you see anyone just now? Huh? No. I could have sworn I heard a door close. The concert's been cancelled. Backup's on the way. Mr. Latois. He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. Rementeus shot, and I heard his last words. The witness is the siren, whatever that means. The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go. Good work, Darren. I'll let you know if I find anything else about the victim. Later. It's investigating time, Jen, following detective. I don't need some rock and roll prosecutor to tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one, on staff or otherwise, any of this. Ooh, a gag order. No word gets out other than Mr. Latois is dead. No word of the cause of death or of the murder. Tell no one. Not even Lamore? Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, and one more thing. I'll need your signature on this to her forehead. Yours too, Farland. On that. An investigation request? Why just us? You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. Alright, let's get started with the investigation. I'm on it already. And one tip for you. Huh? Me? Try not to get in the Farland's detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. No, I wonder why, Calvin! I wonder, it's a goddamn mystery why she's not happy today. The goddamn mystery. Jeez, I wonder why. How many times am I gonna predict what Apollo says? Like, this is insane. We are all questions that witnesses, and none of us can go home. We'll investigate our way. Somehow I don't see us getting back to the crime scene anytime soon. I still can't believe it. I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon. This is no time for navel gazing. Let's crack this case. I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Well, considering that her dad hasn't been an attorney in 7 years! Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is. Something the matter? No. Let's get cracking. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latasse's last words. Witness. First order of business is to find what he meant about siren. Investment in security of by the conveyor, your site works I just wanted to see what Tracy says about it. That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot. Does the Blue Badger have something to do with the band? Well, yeah. No wonder why they were at Gatewater Park. The Blue Badger is the Gaviner's mascot too. Huh? Go figure. I heard those things fly off the shelf. I'll have to take a closer look at one someday. I'm Cersei Apollo. Want something to drink? How about this one? A Steel Samurai soda. Now in real steel flavor. Huh? Here, my treat. Hey, this isn't enough change. The machines outside are cheaper. This one's a highway robbery. This earpiece was kind of interesting to me before. What's that? It looks like some kind of feature phone. Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latrasse might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards? I don't think he was wearing one when we first met him. The LED on this is lit. It must be on. Let's go to the dressing room first. See if there's anything else we can figure out. It looks like nobody's here. Prosecutor Gavin's probably busy with the case too. No rest for the wicked. No rest for us either, Apollo. Let's get rockin'. Rock, rock! Okay, then. No need to. It's probably gonna be all the same stuff with Cersei here anyways. So let's get to Lamora's dressing room. Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let us investigate. The scene, please. You're attorneys, no? Shouldn't you wait until you have a client? Latrasse did tell me to ask the witness, the siren. It's his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Glare at me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me. Please. Think of poor Lamore. Oh well, I suppose. You did find the body with me. Great, let's get to it. Right. Just try not to touch anything. She's at least letting us look. And not munching your snacks. This body will as well. There are clues here so I can feel it. There's no hanger unhung. No spot unspotted. Are these... Looks like it. There are two here in the wall. From the looks of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. His first shot must have missed. But there are two holes. Wouldn't that mean two misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe that's what we're seeing here. It's the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Oh, it sounds painful. No kidding. I wonder about this murder weapon. Ooh, a pretty brooch. Oh, Emma. You're not going to say. Can I have it, please? Are you? Oh! Look, you may be cute. You may be a cute little girl of 15. But that doesn't get you any special treatment with me. Oh. It's not healthy to envy the young Emma. It's not about envy. It's about tampering with evidence. In itself, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn to respect to your elders a little. Something seems familiar about this brooch. A ladder! Oh my gosh, already! Huh, another ladder. Actually, technically, it's a step ladder. Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Forgive my lack of ladder discrimination. I'm less worried about the step ladder and more worried about why it's here. Why is the ladder here? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling. I still say it's a step ladder. I don't remember, but was there a step ladder conversation between Emma and Phoenix and Rest in the Ashes? This is probably why. That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Ah, that's for monitoring the stage from this room. Monitoring? It pipes in real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when the set's coming up. Yes. I seem to recall it being loud and vaguely musical. It made it hard to hear Mr. Latouse's last words. Apollo! Look at that thing! It's huge! That's a TV! Yeah, a wide flat screen TV. I want one of those. You'll be wanting for a long time on your salary, Junior. You're goddamn right. Wait until you're as famous as Mr. Bright was. Zen dream. I don't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law. Great, just stop on my trees, why don't you? If Phoenix ever did get a flat screen TV, we can all bet it was a gift from Edgeworth. Woo! Apollo! Can I eat some of those, please? Absolutely not! I know. But still, I yearn. Look, you're not the only one eyeing that fruit here. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat! Right. Whoa! Stop it! Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better. But she's tempted me. She's a temperatress. Please, grow up. That's the oldest person in the room right now. She's the one to be like, I'm being tempted. She's the oldest one in this room. There's another Gaviner's poster here. I'm just about sick of seeing you, personally. Maybe I'll tear it down. Ha! No tampering with the crime scene, Emma. Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds. Just don't look at me! What's this poster? Let's see. This summer, Illegal Eagles production of Case Closed. Isn't there like a lawyer on YouTube that goes by like Legal Eagle? Is that supposed to be like a reference to him? I don't think he was like in the YouTube game by then, because this game was like 2007. Looks like a poster for a different show. One I wouldn't mind seeing real soon. She's still after that brooch, clearly. No way! If you want that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you. Daddy always says, Trixie, if you want something, go find it or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg. Leave it to Mr. Right. I should be concerned about Trixie's future. we should be concerned by the ex-lawyer's gambler's daughter. But I'm more concerned about the owner of that brooch. No clues here. Seeing the mirrors lined up like that makes me think. It makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. You're in a dressing room. This must be makeup. I never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're boring. All I know is they sure don't make much for a clue. What an amazing book pet. I mean, giant. Not sure I approve. I'd be better if this flower was a bit more... Oh! The flowers fell off! What happened to preserving the crime scene, Emma? It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put it back, see? How scientific. This is one of those, things, right? At the barber. A permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs of yours? No thanks. I like my hair the way it is. Better not mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know. I think Emma. I think Shusie's still a little upset that we won't dye our hair red. Actually, in reality, I want to dye my hair like red. You know, kind of like my VTuber's hair. That'd be so cool. Look at all these presents. Lemoore sure is popular. Oh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we? Probably not a good idea. You never know what you might find in one of these boxes. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. It could be anything. I'm never having a birthday party again. Look, there's a little window over there. Maybe the killer escapes through that. It's barely big enough for me to get my head through. Not to mention, it only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible. Right. No harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it's possible. You could peek into the room through it, you know? Okay, now to the elephant in the room. Actually, first there's another thing. This must be the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver? That's right. A big 45 caliber revolver. Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those. Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it! I know. We were standing Of course, Emma. I know you didn't do it. We were together when the murder happened. I didn't. Listen, I was out in the hall eating Sackaroos when it happened. I know! We were together! Emma, we can clear each other's alibis! Okay? No one here thinks you did it, Emma. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey! What the have I done? Apollo, you could have just said, I was with you. Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right. Right? Alright, now for the elephant in the room. That's the body, isn't it? Sure is. Victim, no less. Let's take a closer look. Go ahead, Apollo. You first. Me? No, you should go first, Jersey. Really. My treat. Will you two stop bickering and get over here? Munching on Snackaroos again. Hope she's not too annoyed. This is just me. Being like, this is me just trying to get a thumbnail. Just totally me. Not. Just me. Totally not getting a screenshot and so I can make a tweet later. Eek! Eek! Is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about red I do. Yep. Says who? Something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? Apollo, look at his hand. This hand. He's holding something. Hey, no touching. You can throw all the snacks. You can throw all the snacks at me you'd like, Emma. But sooner or later, you're gonna run out of them. You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. Ah, see there? He's holding something. What's this? A keyring. You think it might belong to the killer? Certainly a possibility. What an unusual keyring. And what unusual keys. This could be a vital clue. Alright, first things first. You always carry that thing around, do you? Just like Mr. Right. Huh? It's good to never let yourself forget who you are. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. Come to think of it, why do I carry this around? No, I suppose that's one compliment that I suppose that's one compliment it got me. Sorry. I can't comment on anything not scientifically relevant. I'm a forensic scientist after all. A self-styled one, at least. So this is the murder weapon? His revolver is incredibly heavy. It's been fired twice. You can smell the gunpowder. Still smell the gunpowder. That's odd. What's odd? Oh, nothing. Hey, no fair! Tell us! It's just something about this revolver seems strange. Strange. Mr. Romel Littell, wasn't it? He was Lemore's manager. An interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country. So I'm guessing he doesn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course. One person? Who? Lemore. No one here might have a motive, but she's from... What are you talking about? Ugh. Hey, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Punch. Always with the snaps. He's a fake man, or was. I don't even think I would win a fight with him, which is why whoever it was used the revolver. I'm guessing. We have sent a request to the Borgen emissary for more info on him. Well, you and I know more about this crime than anyone. You do? That's true. It was us who found the body. What? I guess that's what I missed watching the concert. Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert, and when we heard the shots enter the room, the killer was already gone. What? But that doesn't make any sense! You came in when you heard the shots and no one was here? How did they leave the room? That window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer. What do you think about this revolver? Well, it's pretty big. And heavy. That's right. It's a .45 caliber. It makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such a close range. It's overkill. I'm not sure I see spicy's a problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order the extra spicy just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites. And that's not a problem? There's another thing about this gun about a gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter. Strain? Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. Ouch! It's like the shooter's a victim too. Yes, the killer used this revolver, and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. Used to shooting a high caliber weapon. Well, that's about it. I think we looked at just about everything there is here. I guess you're right. I know how you're feeling. It's hard to know when to stop. Anything's more involved that has to wait until the squad gets here. Ugh, I was supposed to. I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here until I get back? Huh? Oh, actually, we have to... Great, thanks! She left. What do we do, Apollo? She told us to wait. Great, now how am I supposed to investigate? Oh, well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go. Huh? Go? Time's a wasting, Apollo. We got a lot of ground to cover. Well, that's true, but... On second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine. Of course it will. Let's go! July 7th. Backstage Hall. Ah! Who's there? We imagine that to be. He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours? Hardly! Whoever that was, he sure looks suspicious. I don't think he was the murderer, though. I guess to the stage we go. July 7th, in the wings. What is with today? Problem after problem. Aching! You ain't kidding. It's just the 2 leading members of the Gavners, Apollo. Calvin's on vocal and Darren on guitar. They're so cool! I have a hard time thinking of Calver as anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Huh? What are they arguing about? Probably a case, I bet. My hog won't start. My guitar case is busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp. And on top of all that, someone's dead! And they aren't... And when there was just... And then there was that performance just now. What's all that about? Hey man, don't blame me. I feel like I want to blame him. But that shark is nope, no, don't go over a rocker, please. It's not who I am. I speak over fictional... Oh shit, he is a fictional man! Damn it! Fuck! Ah! You were the one who missed the cue. Me, miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of the song wrong? How? And what was that tiny playing, the tinny playing of yours? Who you call tinny? Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical directions. And one of those differences in musical direction. Bands are always spinning over. This is hardly the time. What are you two doing here? Hiya. And now kiss. we're just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Sorry. Wait, you were what? Listen, you need to confirm that the Republic of Bologna detective Sinsan. Right. Anything else? What did he just call him? Detective? Greetings. Darn Senate. Criminal Affairs, Division 30. Hello? Criminal Affairs? Is the whole point of every member of the band somebody in the also somebody in law enforcement? Let's see, you got a prosecutor, a detective. Who else are we missing? You get a judge. The judge is secretly a governor. You really don't know anything about the Gavners, do you? Something tells me that... Something tells me that's about to be remedied. Sorry, this song always goes so hard. Okay. Every step of how we do things. The order is simple. Examine, present, talk. What a big stage! It's on a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar. The lights are so bright I couldn't see the whole first part of the concert. I'd love to do my act on a stage like this someday. Just hold back the lights for my eyes' sake, please. I need to be able to perceive the client's Trucy. You'll be too blinded by my magic to worry about lights. You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan on showing them magic. Now that's a big instrument case. That's a case for a contrabass, I think. You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet. Maybe look at a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You could fit 5 Trucies in there, I bet. Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left it. I wonder who left it sitting open like that. Look, a ladder. I guess they need one to work on the lights and such. Why don't they use a step ladder? I prefer step ladders, really. Is that so wrong? Not wrong, just, well, why do you prefer step ladders? They're so much more flexible than plain old ladders. I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you. Wow, that piano looks so much bigger up close. Machi played so beautifully. Yeah, like a real pianist. That's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone as good as Machi a pianist? I guess we should call him something like a piano extraordinaire, because he is truly much better than your father. Why, that's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy. Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. Look at all these electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with sound. Why, Gasman, we can fiddle. Let's see here. Don't touch that. A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle. That's what Daddy always says. They should require parental testing clearly. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yep, okay. Alright, let's present. Hey, her forehead. Yeah? Understand that I'm not a prosecutor Gavin now. I am lead vocalist of Gaviners. That badge sings a different song on a different stage. Right. I wish I had an alter ego to hide behind sometimes. Sorry, but I'm not in the mood to talk about that right now. Even I can only take so much in one day. Funny, I always thought of Prosecutor Gavin as one of those cool, stoic types. The sort that never complains. How was I wrong? I wrote those lyrics, you know. So it was Lou Moore who gave them life. Wow, that's beautiful. Urgh, maybe I should try to write some lyrics someday. Sorry. I was wondering if you knew anything about this. Does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine! That's my keyring! I've been looking all over for it! What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it. Apollo, how can you make that I knew it face? This is the keyring that was... Yeah, I know. Thanks anyways. So, where did you find it? Actually, the victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer. Even if it meant his life. But what? What? The victim Latress had my keys? Indeed. When will my trials be over? Considering you're in every game of this trilogy, I don't think ever. Speaking of trials, I never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today. I was right about the flop. I'll give her that. Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today. I really don't think that's... Tell us! And we'll keep mom about the keyring for now. Are you blackmailing me, Fellowin? Keep in mind, she is a gambler's daughter. And remember, that gambler was formerly an attorney. About the crime. Which crime do you mean? The murder! What other one do I care about? The murder! What else? Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit of parade of crimes, you see. Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog, his guitar case. Anyways, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Latrace than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, yeah? While we were in the middle of performing, no less. Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll leave that to the Fraulein detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes. You're not exactly the best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin. Well, what to do next? We have already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin must be right. Maybe right. We might be the most informed for once. Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things to be found. I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know about the Gaviners? It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing about America's existence once. I know America exists. The Gaviners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow. The police. The real police. By day, they pack heat. By night, they heat up the state. By day, those lips interrogate. By night, they sing songs of unrequited passion. Okay. They debuted 7 years ago with 13 years of hard time for love. Then came love with no hands of her own. And my boyfriend is the prosecution's witness. Wait, Apollo was a witness 7 years ago? The list of hits goes on and on. This here's my right-hand man, Diane C. I make melodies, and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into a funk, just like today. I'd hope murder would be a bit more off-putting than the concert today. A disaster. I get to the bottom of this, and then we'll see who misses a cue. The Miss Q, were they arguing about the report? Great. I'd love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. What's this Miss Q you keep talking about? Aha, you heard it, didn't you? From the audience? Actually, I didn't notice anything. See? No amateur's gonna pick up on that. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No, take a listen to this. What's that? A mixing board. We use it to record our concert tonight. Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder? Apollo asking the real question. Well, we come this far, might as well go all the way. I always wanted to learn about the recording industry. This is about one of the devices used in recording. We are a 5-part band. lets us record each member's performance separately. You use the slider to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out! Wow! Neat! So, could you say, hear only the drum part? Of course! That's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal, the one who kills people. Do you want to help on the case? Then help me with mine. I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, you bring out the parts of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of song you wish to hear on the uppermost bar, like so. There it is. Now listen. Was something wrong? You couldn't hear it? Listen again, closely. I couldn't hear it. Ah, the timing's a little off, isn't it? You see? There, right at the most important part. And even an amateur could hear it. An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point. We'll never step out this crime until we're perfect. Perfect! Here we go again. Right. Here, her amateur. You will prove my point. Huh? Me? I thought it was for her forehead! You will find the missing cue. You'll tell us which of the instruments, which part is the guilty party. But how? Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders with the W and S to adjust the volume for each part. Then you will find the part that hopefully bungles cue with A and D. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears. Nothing to do but try it, Polo. I guess. I'll admit, this looks kind of fun. First, a quick review. Use S and W. Okay, so S and W to adjust the volume. And then A and Q. Okay. If you find the guilty party, press R to point it out. Time to rock! Let's... What do I really say it's for? Alright. This part sounds a little off. Let's see. Her forehead? Yes. Let me guess. You got a D in high school chorus, didn't you? How do you know? I'm kidding. No, I got an A. I got an A in choir all 4 years. Well, to be fair, choir for me is show up to the concert on time. How did you know? This part is perfection. Absolute perfection. I bet all the royalties from my last selling album. The guilty party is elsewhere. Yeah, I know. You sold a bazillion records. Focus, Apollo. I'll cheer you on. Actually, it's probably better you stay quiet. Let's give this another shot.
Take that!
Fuck. Well, at least I don't get penalties for this.
Take that!
I was about to say, eventually I would be correct. This part is off. Which is that? Second to guitar. Ah! It was you, Darren! Well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Well, is that all you have to say? What kind of attitude lets a killer walk free, Darian? Here they go again. This is what they choose to argue about when there has been a fucking murder. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. It started to feel like we're just wasting time. It's all experience under our belts. Can't be that bad. Sorry, Guilty Love just goes so fucking hard. I still can't get over the title for that song. Guilty Love. You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting. What happened this time? Did the exhaustion pipe get clogged again? And something about your guitar case being busted. You're well informed. You mentioned it a few times. That's all happened this morning. It's all this keys ring's fault. The key ring. It's got all my keys on it, Jeff. My bike key, my car key, and my keys to my car case. Wait, but this is a key ring. It disappeared. I thought I put it in my jacket pocket. Prosecutor Gavin's key ring disappeared. Had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing! In order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't one that Barry won. Up in flames. And right on stage too. Actually, I thought that was part of the show. Crazy. And to top it all, Mr. Latouche's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these. Strange days indeed. You think? What's wrong, Shizzy? Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, this heart-shaped keyring gets stolen, then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage, then Mr. Latouche dies. Yes, and? Could it all be really just a coincidence? Coincidence? Meaning... Darian, can you make any sense of all of this? Hey, don't look at me. What do you think, Apollo? Huh? Don't look at me. I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned. You aren't thinking what you're thinking. Are you following? I am. What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with spikes here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us out in the dark. What are you talking about? Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today. Well... You know, something was bugging me too. That keyring, and the guitar, and the body. Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy. He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up, you're a man. You're clueless as I am. Huh? No. Give her forehead a chance. Let's see if your evidence is the connection. Shall we? Evidence? Ah! I better think of something pronto. Come on! Let's see it. What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles? It's the connection. The connection is this, right? I would say you were close, but really you're kind of far. Remote, even. Oops. I have anger, Chrissy. Hello? No sudden emotions. Just find the evidence. Come on. all of Mr. Gavin's troubles. The brooch?
Take that!
Nope.
Take that!
I don't know what the connection is. I'm just throwing everything willy-nilly here.
Take that!
Wait, hold on. Let me read the lyrics again. Sugar, sugar, oh that night you embraced when you stole away the keys. My heart held so on tight. Pure, pure, but a fleeting melody. It wrapped itself around me. Now fly into the air I fly. Whoa, whoa, burning on my heart. Fire, burning my way all the way on my love like full of fire. Take my life away all. Guitar, guitar, up to the sky together.
Take that!
This is it's this, isn't it? A lyric sheet. The Guitar Saturday. What's that got to do with anything? It's everything to do with everything. No, I wouldn't have believed it if it was if I wouldn't have believed it if the following hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles. Maybe it's a coincidence. Perhaps it means something. Don't you think about the following? I do. Everything that happened to Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics to this song. What? No way. Look, just think about everything that happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's listen to them list them in order as they occur. While reading this lyric, first the ring was stolen, and not just any key, a heart-shaped key ring. That's right here. When you stole away the key my heart held on so tight. This is a heart holding a key. Next, this is his heart burst into flame. It's burning on my heart. Fire, burn my love away. Then Mr. Latisse was killed. Like a bullet of fire, take my life away. But that's all. That's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. So everything that happened today here, the song predicted it all? Or perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crimes on the lyrics. Who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you're stumbled upon something quite virtual and quite annoying, fellow. You look so pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime, Calvin. Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I have to agree. The key ring, the guitar, and the murder. The key ring might have been dropped by accident, yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think it was unconnected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin is calm as collective as ever. So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics. That sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm gonna get cracking on the biggest crime. I'm gonna talk to the bulletin emissary about this Mr. Latisse. Ah, right. Thanks, Darian. I'll leave the pondering to the mysteries to you. I'm out of here. A foreign national. Mr. Latisse was killed. It seems like that would be the point to all of this. But what is more than that? They left us with not only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves, yeah? Yeah. I guess this is all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Lamore to question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lamore is right now? Ah, I heard her go into my dressing room. It's that pianist, Amachi Tsubai, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. La's sudden passing. Gaviner's dressing room. Got it. Let's just jam out to this a little bit. Okay, enough jam. To the dressing room! July 7th, backstage hallway. Who's there? There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy? You know, he did look sort of familiar. So he is a friend of yours. No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember. Curious and curiouser. July 7th, Gaviner's dressing room. Ah, Lamore. Lamore, you speak. I mean, you speak English? Ah, yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Boreania. I am not Boregan by birth. But wasn't Miss Lotas your interpreter? Ah, that, yes. Well, it was Mr. Latressa's idea. He thought it would be add to the mystery, you see. That your pianist is also... No, Machi Tobaya is Boyan. He does not speak English. Oh, please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latas? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Latas was... Trucy! Huh? Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said. Not a word. But Mr. Latas is Lamore's manager. It's not fair to her. I mean, she is related. Isn't she a related party? Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I suspect. We all have been told to wait here in this room. This is very unsettling. I'm sorry. We're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions? Of course. I'm always willing to help. She is as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my fingers on why, but I like this Lamore. She is very pretty, Apollo, so... She's mysterious and pretty, and I love it. Let's get our phone back out. Let's get the phone out. Let's get some basic stuff. Info 63. That's probably not what it says. What is it, Machi? Let's go again. Yeah, let's do this again. It's gonna give us some bullshit, isn't it? A 5 by 1. I think that's right. What? You'd be alone. Stop trying to translate it. The wingding. What seems to be the problem? Machi. He's not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be alright? Sure, of course. Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about? First things first, we already examined the room. Would you mind taking a look at this little more? I'm sorry, not sure what to say. I wish I could help you. Ah, don't worry about it. Certainly one of the most pleasant refusals I had. Music is so pretty. Just like her. That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you? A brooch? Yes. Well, it may be mine. Yours, Lamore? I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it. Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lamore's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it. Does this brooch belong to her? That begs the question. Is something wrong, Apollo? What is this brooch doing at the crime scene? we gonna be defending? It's the woman standing right in front of us, obviously. Would you mind taking a look at this a little more? Would you mind? The Republic of Polania. That's in North Europe, right? I never even heard of it. I started out singing in a restaurant, and the producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. Producers tend to look for talent, Tracy. And more, you're not from Boringia originally. Were you born here? Oh, is that supposed to be a secret? Imagine everything is. Images everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Ah, yes, it's something like this. Ah! That was so inappropriate! God! Yes! Just trying to have a calm conversation with the woman who's probably soon to be arrested. A contract, you might say. I will not speak anything but Bogan in public. Image is important, I guess. She's not all image though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound. Painter in what? She travels the world turning sights into music. It's the secret to your music beauty, right? And you're very perceptive. Oh, I use your song all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalty for that, do I? Stop while you're ahead, Tracy. This landscape painter and sound, too. It's an image. Yet without it, my songs would be not so widely heard. They even call you the siren of the ballad, right? Yes, I'm in Bulgarian. L'amour means the siren. She was the one we were supposed to have. I fear that perhaps already I am not the siren for one. I'm not the siren I once was. Your pianist, Auntie, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll. He's very European. Jesus Christ. Met him often in restaurants in Boringia. He's an orphan. His playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me. It's like a fairy tale almost. I noticed that he hardly leaves your side. Yes, well, he is blind. First, I hesitated at dragging him across the world. He doesn't speak English either, does he? Never left Bulgaria before we met. I made his presence a part of my contract. Machi and I together. The more. Always. Together, always. Was my new manager. New? Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Latas at my office. He used to be my manager and bodyguard, and as it turns out, my interpreter. Interpreter, even though you speak English? Yes, but we even to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one, though I fear that may have to be cancelled now. Was Mr. Latas from the Republic of Boringia too? Oh, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there's not much I do not know about him. No, I shall never know. No one will ever tell me why he has died. I'm sorry. Peter Gavin said we're not supposed to talk to anyone. So Latas was a talented man. Siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I'm happy for him that it has become so well known. The siren. That's what he meant! Huh? Apollo. You're the siren, right, Leomar? That is the meaning of my name in Borgian, yes. It was the name my preserver gave me. But why do you ask? It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you. What do you mean, important? I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Siren. It turns out that this very important word in this game. How? When we found Mr. Latau, he was still alive. What? I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Latau, can you hear me? Witness. Hang in there, Mr. Latau. Tell me, who was the witness? That siren. Really? I was the only one there to hear it. But I'm sure that's what he said. Mr. Latau said that? Asked the witness. And you were the siren, Leomar. Did you see what happened? Leomar? Might I ask, are you with the police? Well, no. I'm a defense attorney. An attorney? Yet, there has been no rest yet. Is that a problem? Does an attorney not work for a client? If you had no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. And Leomar, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them. Ah! Why? If you witnessed the crime, why won't you tell us? I believe we're through here. I believe so. July 8th, 12:22 p.m. Backstage hallway. Whoa! Who's there now? Ah, it's you. Where were you? Ah, Emma! Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual. You bet something wrong. The impossible happened! Ugh, it's all your fault, you know. Oops, maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene. What do you mean by impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone. What's gone? The body, stupid. What else? Mr. Latau's body has disappeared. What? Leomar's just... Ah, Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Latau's body has gone missing. Look for yourself. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle. How can you just stand there? We have to start There's no need for alarm, fellow detective. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we go find ourselves a cover. There's plenty of time there will be plenty of time to ponder the wise later. Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin. Oh, well, we'll find. I'm rather enjoying this. Would it be more? Was it more or more? Would it be more fun than having me trying to figure out who missed the goddamn fucking cue? How could Mr. Latau's body just disappear? Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but yes, Siren. Gator's gone missing. I was in the dressing room. Gator? Who's Gator? That's what I call my guitar. You know, you like, man, your guitar was stolen? Okay, let's see. There's multiple things going on here. Calvin's motorcycle wouldn't start. His very expensive guitar was lit on fire. Darian's guitar was stolen, straight up stolen. Mr. Latau has been shot twice. A bullet has been fired twice. His body's been missing. This is gonna be an interesting case. This hasn't been a good day for guitars. Or guitars. Okay, body first, then guitar. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Guitar's like a missing person, not a lost and found man. Well, this sure is a... What did he call it? A sausage? No, wait, it was a pickle. And if you're a pickle, I told you to stay in the room. Sorry, I'm not sure if I can say. No way in hell Emma did it. She was probably too big. There's no... Okay, we can clear her for the murder. We can absolutely clear Emma for the murder. Okay? The murder can absolutely be cleared by Emma. Because we were talking to her when we heard the gunshots fired. She's 25. And actually, I learned Apollo's actually only 22. I thought he was like 24, okay? Because that's how old Calvin is. What? You would... The only one you can't say that about really would be Trucy, because she's 15. Everybody else who has appeared so far is over the age of 18. I think. Yeah. It's not bright. Top priority now is finding that body. Yeah, good thing you didn't. Or else I'd be like, how do we get... We can't leave. So I'm like, fuck, we can't go back to the agency right now. And then you get yelled at by Phoenix. 10 bags or so of chocolate snackaroos should do the trick nicely. You should watch your sugar intake, Emma. We don't have any new evidence, right? Let's figure out stuff. Be easiest to go back to the stage, right? Yeah! When in doubt, go to the stage. Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something is definitely different here. Let's check it out. What is different? I didn't notice anything different. Oh, guess we're examining. I'm not sure that's what's important right now. Let's check out that thing in the middle of the stage. Wait, you mean this thing? That's the stage that must have been lowered before. That's the tower that Lamora and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on. Someone must have braced it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder against the wall? You could use that to take a look up at top. Maybe we should get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see the sort of things for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Amen, Apollo! Leo! Stop whining and start climbing. Ugh. It didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. We found two things that we were looking for. And one thing we never expected to find. A double murder?! Now's not the time for Guilty Love. I love this song, but now is not the time. July 8th. 10:09 right? Anything agency. Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry. No kidding. Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at me like it's my fault. Okay, so Machi's still alive. Good. Machi Tsubaya, the blind pianist, arrested on the suspect of murdering Lemon Litas. I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible. I guess they have proof of some kind. What kind of proof could possibly prove that? Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset. Well, I mean, who can blame you? Your guitar was your motorcycle wouldn't start. Your guitar caught on fire. There was a murder. Your guitarist's guitar got stolen. What else happened? The body disappeared for a bit. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at him like it's his fault either. Yeah, but it was still stolen. I mean, yeah, we found it and everything. But no. It must have... No, when we first saw the body, he was lying on the ground. And I have a picture of it because I'm making a joke on Twitter about it later. Trust me, it has nothing to do with actual murder. It's just stupid. It's gonna be a stupid thing. It was tough for me too. We performed together like that night. That night after all, yet. The powers that be say that given the powers that be said that given the circumstances, it could only have been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? Amor was invited from Bohigan as an ambassador of goodwill. It's vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that it won't be, really. Well, those are the circumstances, all right. But what makes Machi the only possible suspect? Her forehead? You seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution, the enemy. I'm not even defending anybody. I'm just the guy who found as of right now, I'm just the guy who found the body. Because, like I said, we're not defending anybody right now, so we're just the guy who found the body. Ah, right. I think I like the side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the peculiars of the case, especially not to the defense attorney. I haven't agreed to defend anybody yet. So, like I said, all I am right now is just the guy I'm just the guy who found the body. What? Did you just say me, the defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. You mean Machi? Machi wants me? This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going. Right. Good luck. I'm off to question Lemore. Right. Later. I hope I'm up to this. How are we going to speak to Machi? He doesn't speak English. July 8th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid could do something so terrible. Well, if he's gonna be our client, obviously he didn't murder. You said that already. Machi, everything's going to be okay. We're here for you. Hi. Maybe you could tell me about last night. I am not... Hey. Does anybody want to translate this real quick? I know that would take too long. Huh? That's when I realized how tough it must be. I don't either! I've been dealing with country so far from everything he's ever known. Maybe Lemore can help. But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Good luck. I'm off to question Lemore. What are we gonna do? That's, a good question. Can't think of anything to do but go with this. And hope for the best at, the trial tomorrow. I didn't do it. But the trial's gonna have to wait till next week. All right, back to the. Oh wait, nope. Tradition. We must change the music. Yes, of course. Yep. Guitar. This is it. What's this? Yeah, this is also pretty. But I think we're gonna go with the guitar serenade. Yeah. But to the title screen, the best music. As we wrap up to. No, seriously, but thank you for coming. And fuck you, Michael, for scaring me while we were discussing things with Lemore. So yeah, fuck you. Actually, I have to close the game real quick. Sorry. It's just, I'm afraid computer might crash while I look for someone to raid. Going there was a bit of a waste of time. Okay, so I might be doing some Lethal Company on Saturday. I don't know, the plan's still kind of up in the air for that collab. So, if I don't see you guys then, I will potentially see you guys next Tuesday because I'm back on Nines next week. Hooray! So nines are usually up in the air if I'm gonna stream or not. Tens are usually not gonna stream, but nines are kind of up in the air. And with next week is going to be very interesting. That's for sure. So like I said, I'll see you guys either Saturday at some point Saturday or maybe even I don't know. We'll see how things go today and tomorrow and Saturday and all that jazz. So um we are gonna raid Medi Steel though. And I hope you guys all enjoyed tonight, and I'll be back. Like I said, I'll be back maybe Saturday, or maybe Tuesday, so at some point like that. I got some other stuff I should start getting planned now. But until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.